Pro-democracy students in Iran.
You might remember Anisa Hassan, once a familiar face on our primetime news. Today, she's the founder of one of the region's most exclusive dating agencies, Matchmaking Asia's top professionals. But I'm meeting her not in a boardroom, but by the sea, a place that holds significant meaning. For her, the sea isn't just a scenery, it's a memory. It reminds her of her childhood.
Hi, Rick.
Hi, nice to see you, Anisa.
Likewise. Welcome to my happy place.
Oh, thank you. It looks wonderful.
I come here almost every day, to do some grounding and to relive my childhood memories. There's so much to share about where I grew up and where I want to go from here.
Anisa, tell me a little bit about your upbringing and your background, because I understand you grew up in a very, very large family.
I grew up in a family of 9 other siblings. I'm the second youngest in the family, and my childhood years were the best years of my life because I grew up by the sea, right?
Wow.
I literally had a beachfront property.
Fantastic.
So I always have fond memories growing up until I was 13 years old. So that's why I'm always close to the sea, close to the beach, because I feel that I don't have blood in me, I have salt water in me.
That's great, that's great. Do you think the early days of your life helped shape who you are and the journey that you've taken?
I feel that my childhood shaped a lot of my perception about life, because we grew up in a household with plenty of food, to eat, but with very little in terms of finances, right? My father was earning about $265 a month, and there was 10 of us. I knew that I wouldn't want to be a burden, a financial burden to my family growing up. And I knew that education was the key for me to leap out of a life of mediocrity into a life that I've always imagined for myself. I intentionally chose to study in an all-girls school, Paya Lebar Methodist Girls' School.
Ah.
I had to fight for a place in that school, which was considered as a very privileged school. So it formed the early opinions or perspective of where I needed to be in life. And from then on, I developed confidence in myself and started winning scholarships after scholarships. And that's when I knew, I need to be self-sufficient, right?
Good.
So even after I graduated from National University of Singapore, I had a job waiting for me because I was on a scholarship. I was working as a broadcast journalist and later newscaster for one of the regional television stations, Channel News Asia. Of course, my parents were very proud of me because not only was I in front of the
You're on TV every night.
I was also reading the news in English.
They must have been so proud of you, and your whole family must have been proud of you.
That's right.
Now, you told me that was a challenging career, and you eventually moved on into your current career.
Yes, because I was reading the 6 o'clock news in the morning and I had to be at work by 3 a.m. every day. And so when I transitioned to become a mother and I gave birth to a premature baby, and so that was when I had to decide, what was most important for me. I had a reprioritizing, of my life. Family comes first all the time. And I left in a heartbeat.
Was matchmaking always part of your plan in your journey?
It was my husband who saw the opportunity when he was in the United States, and he knew that I would be able to take on this craft like duck to water. It was a scary step, right, into the unknown because, I didn't have any business background. So at first I started off by buying a franchise and bringing it to Singapore. But after that journey ended, I started something on my own and went deeper into matchmaking. Now it's more niche. More than 50% of my clients are people who want to re-enter the matchmaking or the dating scene again after divorce, after the loss of a partner, right? Everybody can do with a mentor or somebody who can walk that journey with them.
Can you talk to me a little bit about your views on financial wealth and legacy, but also importantly, the things that you feel are important, things like happiness?
I have this discussion with my children all the time. What is it that we want to do that brings us the greatest amount of joy? It's about the adventures, it's about the experiences, it's about living a good life, but within your means. Wealth is not just a figure in your bank account. right? It is a multiple of things. And to me, my family is always my biggest asset.
What financial values have you instilled in your children or that you hope to pass on as they become older and start taking more and more care of themselves as young adults?
I always advise them that you have to be wise about where you put your money, right? It's not about the immediate gratification because money is just a tool, right? And both my children are already starting to invest. I also talk to them about how they should plan ahead and protect themselves, right? Because it is just the most responsible thing to do, right? You cannot just live your life without any form of protection, insurance coverage, right?
Well, establishing financial discipline and living within your means
Oh,
are all very basic financial objectives that are so important for young people to learn.
Yeah.
Do you think either of them will follow in your footsteps?
I never impose, that they have to continue with my legacy because this business was built out of my own passion. They are free to have their own dreams and I'm here to just support them as a parent.
Fantastic. If you were advising some young entrepreneurs getting into any type of a startup business, what are the things they need to be mindful of as they venture out into this world of the unknown of a new business owner?
I always believe in authenticity. A lot of my friends and even my family members thought that I was committing a career suicide by leaving such a glamorous job because who would have thought a journalist would become a matchmaker, right? It has to do with your own passion, knowing your own strength. You have to believe in what you do.
Just in talking to you, in hearing the passion and enthusiasm that you have and the success that you've had in your business, it reminds me when I do some of my personal coaching with younger people about their careers, I tell them, find something that you're passionate about. Find something that you're good at doing. In other words, line your skills with your passion and then pursue a career that combines that passion and skill sets that you have. And you will be able to, much greater chance to be successful, much greater chance to be fulfilled and happy with the business or career that you fulfill. And you certainly, with your business, exude that.
There is no such thing as overnight success. My journey has taken me more than 20 years and I still feel that I'm work in progress. So far, I've been responsible for more than 2,000 marriages in the last 20 years. But my goal or my mission in life is to create 1 million marriages worldwide.
Wow. But
go big or go back, right?
There you go. Down the road, what will be your legacy?
My legacy is to see, my family, taken care of, my children having their own dreams and pursuing whatever that they want to accomplish, just like I have. The larger impact that I want to have is on my community. To see people having harmonious, fulfilling, successful relationship.
Anisa's journey reminds us that purpose is not just about profit. It's about, in her case, building a business based on connection, courage, and a real passion that aligns what she believes in and her skill sets. Her business of matchmaking is about lining people and helping them to find something that's truly important for them: happiness.